just like to forget.
They don't even remember
who you are. And everything that came before.
Orpheus, find this girl. I say as if I don't know how it ends. God! Why do I have to know how this story's gonna end? Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are returning with more Hadestown. Now, I didn't completely and totally stick with exactly what my plan was, if I am being completely honest and transparent, because I have just had so much going on these last couple of weeks. If you've seen Act 1 of this series, you'll know that I plan to record this content kind of way ahead of time, so that I could kind of get through the show faster and react to it faster. To be completely transparent, it's been a full 20 days since I watched the end of Act 1 because I just had, I had such a month. So I'm really glad I ended up recording Act 1 so ahead of time, so I had the freedom to kind of take some time off from the series. So, for my mental health, it was a really good thing I did this. But I do want to acknowledge the fact that this is a much longer gap than I was hoping it would be, and that might mean there are more pieces I forget or connective tissue that doesn't completely connect for me, so I sincerely apologize for that. I did go back through, look at the song titles and things like that, just to make sure that I was good to go, and kind of remembered what had happened. I listened through a couple of the big heavy hitter songs, especially towards the end. Like, I re-listened to Wait For Me, I re-listened to I've listened to Hey Little Songbird just on my own, not even for, like, reflection on the series, but just because it's an amazing song. So, I think I'm gonna be pretty good to go, but if it seems like there's some important bits I missed, I just want to let you guys know it's been about 3 weeks since I recorded the end of Act 1, so if things are a little shaky, that's why. But I do now plan to get back into that habit where I'm going to be kind of hopping into the rest of these videos. I'm probably going to be recording the next 3 videos, so like the first 8 songs of Act 2 I'm going to be recording right now, and then I'll be recording the rest in pretty quick succession after it, so it is still likely going to be on Patreon well before we actually finish the series, which will give me plenty of time to give myself another break from sort of the series format before I hop into whichever show is going to end up coming after this one. So, I just want to say thank you so much for your patience, thank you for your understanding, and I'm really excited to hop into Our Lady of the Underground and, what was after that? Way Down Hadestown Reprise. That's going to be really interesting. I'm really excited to hop into it, and there was one more thing I wanted to say in the intro, but I forgot to grab it ahead of time, so I'm going to mention it after the cut, but before I actually start recording. So, without any further ado, take it away, future Mortius, with the final part of the intro. And I want to give a special shout out real quick to 2 of my lovely patrons, one of which is Vitellius, which I will send Mason to put up on the screen, for sending me a Hadestown lyric book. So I'm actually going to be able to follow along with the lyrics without having to worry about like switching screens or having a different tab or anything like that. So thank you so much for this gift. And I am also going to be using one of the bookmarks made and sent to me by the lovely Finley West. So thank you so much for that. I'm using the Aaron Burr one today just because that's the one that was stacked on top, but they've sent me some awesome bookmarks of both Hamilton and Epic, and that's been really special. So shout out to those 2 patrons for some awesome P.O. Box gifts, as well as all the other patrons who have sent me things, even if they're not things I can use in my videos, I still use them all the time. So thank you so much to you guys. If any of you want to send anything to my P.O. Box, Mason will put the address here. But yeah, shout out to Vitellius for the lyric book, shout out to Finley for the bookmark, and now let's actually get into the reaction. Pew! This is so groovy. I also can't help but notice that, like, the background of this and the background of my image are very similar, so we're definitely going to need to get, like, a little bit of a drop shadow behind the video box there, Mason. But yeah, I like that. Also, there's definitely no symbolism to how I'm feeling about this show and the characters by the fact that I was looking for a thematic background for these upcoming songs, so I went to my royalty-free website and looked up dying flowers. Okay. I'm loving all of the... Oh, it's like a time lapse. Oh, by the way, so sorry. I was so distracted thanking my patrons for the gifts, I forgot to shout out Sealbatross, who's going to be bringing us another Hades animatic. Thank you very much. Hadestown animatic.
Step into my office.
Oh, cool. We're getting Persephone. Do I have captions built in for this one? I do. So I guess I'm not going to need the book today. So sorry, but I still appreciate the gift and I'm sure I'm going to use it for future ones. Love the fact that we're starting with Persephone, but honestly, I'm just getting distracted by how nostalgic these sounds are. I used to, and this is going to be a very weird bit of Mortius lore that I know all the people who are like building a pseudo wiki out of the tiny like tiny bits of Mortius lore I drop every once in a while are going to be like, what? But in high school, I used to sing at a jazz club every Friday. So that's your new little tidbit of Mortius lore. The itty bitty bits of my real life I let slip into the YouTube cracks. And these, specifically the way the piano and all the instruments are going, just feel like I wanted to start like doing one of my like old jazz standards, doing a little bit of like a jazz scat, because it just, this style of music is very nostalgic to me from when I used to sing at that jazz club. That's awesome.
Step into my office.
Oh, you know what? I don't love the extra jokes. No offense to Sealbatross, I'm sure they're very funny to fans, but for a first-time thing, I don't want the extra little jokes in there. So I am going to use the book. Really, really playing with everyone's emotions today. All right. Ooh, listen to that, like that little bit of slide there. Ooh.
I don't know about you boys.
Boys.
You're like me.
Boy. Mortius get through any video about any musical without referencing epic challenge, impossible difficulty.
I don't know about you boys, but if you're like me, then hanging around this old manhole is bringing you down. 6 feet under, getting under your skin. Cabin fever is a setting in.
Oh.
You're stir crazy, stuck in a rut. You could use a little pick-me up.
Fascinating. Why? Interesting. She's like relating to these miners by being like, you're stir crazy, you're cooped up. What is she trying to, is she just trying to like have just a night out on the town? Is she trying to like start a riot or a revolution? Like, girly, they're dead. They can't exactly leave. Like that's kind of the whole point.
Give you what it is you crave, a little something from the good old days. I got the wind right here in a jar. I got the rain on tap at the bar. I got sunshine up on a shelf. Allow me to introduce myself. Brother, what's my name? My name is Our Lady of the Underground.
Interesting. Want to make sure I didn't miss any lyrics there, but yeah, so I can give you what you craze. Got something from the good old days. I got the wind right here in a jar. I got the rain on tap at the bar, and I got the sunshine on the shelf. Interesting. How literal is this? A lot of people were telling me I needed to take some of these lyrics a lot more literally than I was. But that just feels so symbolic. Like everyone being like, literally called Living It Up on Top, and you were confused whether the overworld or the underground. I'm like, okay, that one's fair. But like, did she actually manage to bottle up the elements and bring it down with her? Or is she just saying like, the joy that I can bring you with these drinks and things like that is supposed to, like, remind you of home. I still don't know how literally some of these lyrics should be taken. I'm so sorry. But that's fascinating. I love the concept. I mean, at least in this animatic, like,
sunshine up on a shelf.
she's like holding an actual vial of something orange. That's fascinating.
Allow me to introduce myself. Brother, what's my name?
And then being referred to by a title, not her name. That's also fascinating.
Brother, what's my name?
Our Lady of Ways, Our Lady of Means.
Brother, what's my name? My name is
Our Lady of Ways, Our Lady of Means.
Our Lady of the Upside Down.
So Our Lady of the Underground, Our Lady of Ways, Our Lady of Means, Our Lady of the Upside Down. That's so intriguing. Our Lady of Ways, Our Lady of Means. I don't know what that... There's no way I know what that means.
Wanna know my name? I tell you my name. Persephone.
Okay. Okay. All right, Stringers,
Come here,
let's take it
brother.
away.
Let me guess. It's the
Let me guess. Sounds like you've had a little, not enough sunshine and too much smoke, my dear.
Come here, brother. Let me guess. It's the little things you miss. Spring flowers, autumn leaves. Ask me, brother, and you shall receive.
Interesting.
Or maybe these just ain't enough.
Nope, didn't catch that lyric. What was that? Or maybe these just ain't enough.
Maybe you're looking for some stronger stuff.
Interesting.
I got a sight for the sorest eye. When was the last time you saw the sky? Wipe away your tears, brother. Brother, I know how you feel.
When was the last time you saw the sky only to show them like a cave ceiling with sparkling gems, which is, for all intents and purposes, Hades' domain? Oh, is that part of... Because wasn't there that one song? What was the name of it? There was that one song earlier that was talking about how he... in... Epic 2, I don't remember which song it was, but it was a song where Hades was talking to Persephone about, like, look at all the lights that I've brought you. Look at the warmth. It's like summer. And she's like, it ain't right and it ain't natural. Like, that whole song was one of the things he listed, like, glittering gemstones to emulate the sky. Because that's fascinating.
Last time you saw the sky. Wipe away your tears, brother. Brother, I know how you feel.
Yeah, because she's just trapped
I can
too.
see you're blinded by the sadness of it all. But look a little closer and everything will be revealed. Look a little closer and there's a crack in the wall.
There's a crack in the wall? But they're under the impression that they build the wall to keep out the enemy. See, I am paying some attention. So jazzy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Dry on the trombone. Marika Hughes on the cello. Dana Lynn on the violin.
Are these actual, hold on. Are these actual, like, is she, hold on, where's the, oh, it even says here. That's cute. In here, it shows, ladies and gentlemen, trombonist on the trombone, cellist on the cello. So I was like, are these like little Greek mythology references I'm not getting? Like as if she was like, I don't know, like Eurylochus on the trombone. Like, I don't know, that was the first guy I could pull out of my head. But no, I think they're actually shouting out the real people on stage who are doing it. That's fun. That's a great way to like bring things in kind of diegetically. That's really cute. Dana Lynn, you were killing it earlier. I love those strings. Okay. That was very groovy. I don't know why that specific like instrumental lick stood out to me so much, but I love that. Woo!
In my pay-per-view. How long's it been?
You want stars? I got a sky full. Put a quarter in the slot, you'll get an eye full. You want the moon? I got her too. She'll right here in my pay-per-view. She's like charging them for Taste of the Outside? That feels yucky.
Tell my husband to take his time. What the boss don't know, the boss won't mind.
Interesting. And then also, her making the like, little bit of moonshine, what was it? A little moonshine ain't no sin. A little moonshine ain't no sin. Which again brings me back to the question of how literal is this? Is she actually bottling up the elements? Or is it essentially like, here's some drinks that'll make you feel like home, but it's just moonshine? Is it moonshine or is it moonshine? Regardless, we've got one more song in this recording batch, so that was fantastic. I enjoyed that a whole lot. I'm just gonna kind of talk through it. So Mason, you don't need to cut, just get rid of the like box while I'm changing tabs here. But that was excellent. And now we get Way Down Hadestown 2. I'm intrigued actually, because I wonder what the official title is, because in the spreadsheet that I have, it's called Way Down Hadestown Reprise, but in the video, it's called Way Down Hadestown 2. Now, obviously, those are pretty similar things, all things considered. But yeah, I do find that really intriguing. Let's see. What does the book have it as? It says Way Down Hadestown Reprise. Interesting. Excuse me. I also do want to mention, because a lot of people were a little annoyed about it before I hop into the next one, that yes, I do now know that it's called Way Down Hadestown, not just Way Down. It's because the video said Way Down Hadestown Animatic. But like, if you look ahead at like some of the future ones in my playlist, it says Flowers, Hadestown Animatic. Come home, like, Papers, Hadestown Animatic. You know what I mean? And so, when I saw Way Down Hadestown Animatic, I thought it was Way Down Hadestown Animatic, not Way Down Hadestown Animatic, you know? So that was my bad. That's why I misunderstood it. So, you know. But we are going to get into another lyric video by Lumina Pontmercy. It appears that this is not one that had a, animatic associated with it, so we're gonna hop into this lyric video. Let's see what we've got as soon as my dogs chill out and I go make sure they're okay. So Mason, you are gonna have to cut. I lied. Haha! Cut!
signed?
Yes.
About time.
Get on the line.
I did what I had to do.
That's what they did too.
Now in Hadestown,
What deal did you sign, girlie?
About time.
Get on the line.
I did what I had to do.
That's what they did
No,
too.
Orpheus is there. He had a whole song about it. He's right there. Don't sign anything. Get a lawyer. Get in the comments.
now in Hadestown, there were a lot of souls. Working
Yep,
on
dang
the
it.
wall with all their might. You see, they kept their heads down low.
If you wanna keep your head,
You couldn't quite see their faces right, but you could hear them singing,
keep your head.
swinging their hammers in the cold hard ground. You can hear the sound of the pickaxe ringing,
If you wanna keep your
and they
head,
called it freedom.
The allegories present here with you can hear their pickaxes ringing and they called it freedom. Oh my god. It really is. Someone in the comments said, in the words of Hobie Brown, it's a metaphor for capitalism, and I couldn't agree more. That's... Rest in peace, Hobie Brown. You would have loved Hadestown.
I'm Eurydice. Doesn't anybody hear me?
They can hear, but they don't care.
No one has a name down here. Mr. Hades set you free.
Woo!
Work yourself into the ground.
Those harmonies,
Free to
though.
spend eternity in the factory and the warehouse where the whistles scream and foreman shout.
And you're punching in, punching in,
And punching in, then you can't punch out, and you way down, Hadestown, way down, Hadestown, way down, Hadestown, way down under the ground.
Interesting.
Why won't anybody look at me?
They can look, but they don't see.
You see, that's easier that way. Your eyes will look like that someday.
Down in the river of oblivion,
You kissed your little life goodbye,
and Hades laid his hands on ya,
and gave you everlasting life,
and everlasting over time.
in the mind, the middle.
Oh, Hades laid his hands on you and gave you everlasting life and everlasting overtime. That's gross.
Machinery, your place on the assembly line replaces all your memories.
You lose who you were?
Hadestown, way down, Hadestown, way down, Hadestown, way down under the ground.
What do you mean I'll look like that?
That's what it looks like to forget
They
Forget
don't
what?
even remember who...
who you are.
And everything that came before.
Orpheus, find this girl. I say as if I don't know how it ends. God! Why do I have to know how this story's gonna end?
I have to go.
Go where?
Go back.
Oh, and where is that?
So what was your name again?
She forgot that fast? No.
You see, it's like I said before, a lot can happen behind closed doors. Eurydice was a hungry young girl, but she wasn't hungry anymore. What she was instead was dead. Dead to the world anyway. You see, she went behind those doors and signed her life away.
So that we'll
And signed her life away.
so that we'll up in the sky.
Heard the big bell tolling.
Okay.
A lot of souls have gotta die to keep the rust bell rolling. A lot of spirits gotta break to make the underworld go round. Way down, Hadestown, way down under the
Woo! Those harmonies are... Oh, no! Hold on, I need to hear all those harmonies again. First of all, I actually want all the lyrics again. But like, I know the lyrics are on screen, but it's just gonna be easier to look at it here.
Way down, Hades down, way down under the
Oh! Tingles all the way down my spine for that. Oh, man. What she was instead was dead to the world anyway. You see, she went behind those doors and signed her life away. Orpheus is right there, buddy. Orpheus is right there. Well, I have something I need to do soon, and I just want to keep going. So this is going to be a nice short outro, but thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your support on this series. We appreciate you all so very much, we being the whole constantly growing crew here at Mortius. Like, I have so many employees now, it's kind of wild. Everything's growing at insane speeds. If you haven't already checked out the new channel, Mason will put a picture and link to it here. It's also linked in the description, I think. If not, I should really start putting it in the description. I don't think I have it in the auto description. I put it in like epic videos, but I should really add that to the auto description. Mason, when you're editing this, send me a DM and remind me to change the auto videos to include a link to Ore. But thank you all so much for your support. Thank you to the patrons there and the patrons there who make videos like this possible. I want to hop right into the next one, so without any further ado, thank you all so much for being here. And as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Bye!